I'm singing Sarah from Sunflower Music. I am a music therapist in public schools, and I wanted to share an idea that I came up with when collaborating with a speech language pathologist to support one of her goals for minimal pairs with a student. So, a minimal pair are two words that have just one difference in their sound, such as dog, hog. The difference is that initial sound, d. So those words rhyme, and a lot of minimal pairs rhyme, but I've learned that they don't all rhyme. And sometimes it can be really challenging for kids to hear the difference between those words and then to articulate the difference. So first we have to make sure and assess, can they hear the difference? Do they hear that those sounds are different? And because if they can't, we have to work on that first before we ask them to verbally express the differences. So this is a little chant to practice that listening. It goes like this. Listen up close because they sound a lot alike. Which of these words did I say into the mic? Beak. And then you can have them point or look. Since we're not asking them to say it, have them point or look at the one they heard. And it was beak, right? So bee and beak, those don't rhyme, but that is a minimal pair because the ending sound is different. All right, let's try another one. Listen up close because they sound a lot alike. Which of these words did I say into the mic? Goo. Goo is right. Now, you might want to go over them first before you do that. Goo, goose, to identify, especially if they're not reading yet. Beak, bee. And that might be great for some students, but some other students might need a little more motivation. So, an idea that I found when perusing YouTube was to take two boxes and then hide something under one of the boxes. So I have a little apple that I've been using lately. It's fall, so I put it under one of the boxes. I don't let the kids see which one it's under, and I'll scoot back so that you can see it. And then I put the words on the box. Ice. All right, listen up close because they sound a lot alike. Which of these words did I say into the mic? I. So you wait for them to point to it. Okay, let's see. Is it under there? It is! You found the apple! So that's just a little way to add a little bit more interest to the activity. So if you've assessed and determined that your student or child can hear the differences in the sounds, you now want to start working on the articulation of those sounds if that is a challenge for them. So a common challenge is the th sound and it being substituted with a f sound. So if you're trying to say something is thin, a child might say that is fin instead. Even though they mean thin, they say it as fin because that is easier, it's an easier sound to produce. So this is a way to practice that sound and any other minimal pair. Fin and thin, fin and thin, the difference that I found. Fin and thin, fin and thin, is just one little sound. So I hope that's helpful for you.